That's the comic look.
Yeah, fine. But the thing is that even in the comic look, there should be more lighting, because even the whole background and everything, it has that one ship brown color. And I'm here like, fuck, are we going to see this guy in a different point of view, in a different light?
Well, you did.
Whatever. They didn't win.
Yeah, because you have a second picture of him, the most recent one.
It looks the same to me.
The one where he's in that lit up room.
Oh, I got to see that one again. I don't remember. But
Scroll
either
down.
way. Really?
Look, okay, I gotta say it. Okay,
Go.
I haven't seen the man that do anything. This is Will Poulter, is the man who's playing Adam Warlock. I haven't seen him in action. You'll see, such as I've seen a brief glimpse in the first trailer, and we have 2 stills. He could be awesome, but I'm sorry. Every time I see him, he just looks like a swole version of the meme from We're the Millers.
Ah, dang it, Bobby.
Yo, yo, yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Miami Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by digitalcracknetwork.com. I'm your host, Punisher305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie.
Okay, your energy right now is about a 9.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need you at about a 6.
Why?
It's okay to be excited, but I don't want you pooping in your pants.
What if I already did?
Listen, that's between you and the person who changes your diaper.
That's a huge bitch.
Well, that's actually not between you and me and everybody that's watching, but that's not the point.
None of us change your diaper, Tamper boy.
I don't want nobody to, you know what, bro? Fuck that shit. I don't want you or anybody touching my damn diapers. Leave it alone. It's none of your concern.
No. Forget about none of our concern. None of our interest.
That also.
Listen,
yes, that also.
Listen. As a parent, okay?
Mm-hmm.
As a parent, I've dealt with a lot of poopy diapers. All right?
Yeah, so?
Baby poopy diapers are bad.
Mm-hmm.
When the baby's 40-something years old and it has at least 15 years of Jack Daniels in them, you don't want to get near that.
So what you're really just trying to say to me is the bidet is my only friend
Like a shit right now, it's going to be really bad. That's what I'm trying to say.
Fine. Okay, guys. Okay, fine. You don't have to do that shit. You don't have to deal with my poopy diapers or anything like that. But I do know that you guys have to deal with whatever the hell we're going to talk about today. And we have plenty to talk about. And actually, this is something from last week that we brought up back, and it's about Microsoft Activision Blizzard deal reportedly set for the EU antitrust warning. Willie, what is this whole warning now? Do they have to pay some sort of lump sum now because of this whole warning thing happening, or what's going on here?
No. This is part of the process for antitrust for a lot of places, including the US. So we might see something similar get tossed around here.
Okay.
The EU is basically saying, all right, I am Microsoft. You're going to have to come over. We're going to have to talk about this. Again, Microsoft put a bid of $68.7 billion to buy Activision Blizzard.
Like nothing.
A lot of countries, including the US and the EU, have concerns about possible stifling competition. So the EU is going to have Microsoft over.
Okay.
I'm sorry, what?
No, I was going to ask you, this whole competition thing, what are they worried about? I mean, they're going to get paid no matter what, right?
The problem is not getting paid. The problem is the potential for Microsoft to become so big in the video game space that they're almost monopolistic.
I mean, they're technically almost are, if you think about it, with all the
they're not.
And they're not.
And you can make a case, to say that even after this deal, if it goes through, they're still not a monopoly.
Oh,
the problem is, think about it. The problem has always been, if Microsoft buys Activision Blizzard, they are in control of a lot of very popular IP. Chief among them in this case, Call of Duty.
Okay.
That's why Sony's fighting so hard, because right now Sony's the one enjoying the bennies from Call of Duty. I keep mentioning this because it cannot be forgotten. Sony is bitching because Microsoft is taking away their advantage. I remember a conversation I had with somebody. I'm not going to say who it is, but Agent Joe. Every time Sony would do something like that, where they would get a promotional deal that gives them an advantage, like the Call of Duty, where you play early and you get extra XPs and you get extra benefits.
Mm-hmm.
His argument was, well, they're paying for it and Microsoft's not doing anything in return. It's Microsoft's fault. Well, now Microsoft's buying the entire fucking company.
Yeah, so whose fault is it now?
But you have to, look at what's going on. Microsoft buying Activision Blizzard isn't just about them having the rights to Call of Duty. Remember that Activision Blizzard has a huge portfolio of IP. Remember that they have
a huge portfolio. That is true.
Just in the Blizzard portion, they have Diablo, Overwatch, StarCraft, Warcraft. Those are 4 huge properties. Most of them are PC. Well, StarCraft and Warcraft are having PC almost exclusively. Microsoft could decide that they don't want to give people the keys to Overwatch no more. It'd be a stupid move, but they could do it. And that's why these antitrust hearings are set. Now, the EU is calling Microsoft over, and basically, the EU is going to tell them, listen, these are the things that we're worried about. It's going to be up to Microsoft to offer concessions that will appease the EU and ultimately allow them to move forward. The one concession that Microsoft has made publicly is that they're willing to do a 10-year deal with Sony to basically appease them, to make it seem that yes, it's going to stay multi-platform.
So in other words, what you're trying to say is to keep the peace between both parties.
Not keep the peace. It's not the EU's intention to make everybody happy.
Okay.
The EU's intention is to make sure, just like the United States, is to make sure nobody comes out of this with too much power. Imagine it right now. Comcast made a play to buy Sony. Well, it would actually be Comcast Universal. And they made a play to buy Sony. All of a sudden, you have a huge media company that's only going to get bigger. And obviously, it's only going to be Sony Pictures, because Sony will be stupid as shit if they try to sell PlayStation.
They better not.
Or even worse, what if Disney tried to buy Sony Pictures?
That'll be
Disney faced a lot of scrutiny when they were buying Fox, enough so that they had to divest certain things. They couldn't keep the sports networks because they already have ESPN. What the fuck do you need Fox Sports for?
Right.
And they had to give up a couple other things. I think Skynet was one of them. Once they did that, the FCC said, okay, you know what? Go on with your business.
Okay.
The FCC and the FTC. It might take something similar to that. Maybe Microsoft will say, okay, fine, we'll buy Activision, but we'll sell off King.
Wow.
Which would be ridiculous because King makes tons of money.
Yeah.
But that's part of the deal. Yeah. Maybe they have to give up King. That way they don't have to just stranglehold on mobile.
Got it. So in other words, they really need to just negotiate, and that's between the EU, right? They're the ones that have to pretty much put the play of what's going to happen or who's going to do what, technically.
The EU is going to air their grievances. They're going to say, okay, these are the things that we're worried about.
Mm-hmm.
Microsoft has to find a way to appease them by allaying those concerns, saying, okay, you have a problem with this? Well, what about we do this? All right, instead of that way, how about we do it this way? And negotiate things to a point where EU says, okay, you do those things, we'll sign off. And mind you, they already got the okay from Saudi Arabia, Serbia, and Brazil. So other governing bodies have been looking at this deal. Some of them have already said okay. Maybe after the EU meets with them, something will come out of it, and they'll be able to say, all right, fine, all right, you can have your stupid deal.
Got it.
We'll see.
I mean, yeah. I mean, technically, that's all we have to see. We have to see what's going to happen. And by the looks of things, it looks like it's being pushed on. It's being pushed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to say maybe this week till end of month, we might hear a little more details about this. But of course, you guys to come to us and we'll give you all the deets and stuff what's going to be happening. But I just need to know what you guys think about this. Do you guys agree with what's going on here? Disagree? Please comment down below. Let us know your thoughts and let's have a conversation about this. Now, Google Stadia celebrates shutdown with controller update and new game. Dude, why? I mean, okay, they're shutting down this month on the 18th, actually 2 days. They're going to be shutting down. So they're going to give you an update and a new game that's just for 2 days. Why? What's the whole, what's the logic in this, Willie? I need answers.
Okay. That sounds a little worse than it actually is.
Okay.
As you said, in 2 days on Wednesday, Google Stadia is no more.
Yeah.
The first announcement is that they're with a controller update. This is actually something that people have been asking them for a long time. I don't know if you know this, but Stadia controllers connected through Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I remember the whole
okay.
The whole jingle and shit for that.
Okay. It connected through Wi-Fi and it connected to basically their servers. So it wasn't even connecting to your TV. What that meant was people who had the controllers, if they wanted to keep them, they would be useless. So the controller update they pushed out, well, it's not really they pushed out. They offer people a kit that will convert the controller to Bluetooth so they can now use it on other devices. You can use it as a PC controller. That's a good move because that way you're not creating a bunch of e-waste. You're repurposing the controllers. People can use them for other things. That's good. The second story was one that confused me, but when I saw what it was, I'm like, oh, okay, I get this. This game was released this past Friday. It's called Worm Game. It's not new. It was used to test Stadia before it was being rolled out. So it's been around.
So you're telling me you're just handing out a freaking test of a game, technically?
They gave people, you can go right now and play it for free. It's just a game that they used to test out Stadia. It's not a new game that was developed. It's not anything that's, not anything that's gonna be missed. Just something that, just so you can see a little piece of history with Stadia. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. It's basically Snake.
Oh, okay. But no, it's all right.
Right. But the thing of the controller, I would have gotten a controller, even if I didn't give a shit about Stadia. Now, as to the promises that Google made, they've made good on their promises. They've refunded all the purchases people have made on Stadia.
Wow. Everyone.
And a lot of developers and publishers have been real stand up about the whole Stadia thing and have allowed people to transfer their saves to other platforms. Most notable being Red Dead Redemption 2, where a lot of people actually played on Stadia, and it would have been a shame for them to lose their progress. Well, Rockstar went and announced, nope, you pick your platform, we'll transfer your saves there.
Badass, dude. Okay. All right. I give them that much.
So at least in this regard, Google has done well. They did right. They did right by the people who believed in Stadia.
Again, that's pretty fucking cool. I think that's a great thing. That's a great step, at least, to do. Not just rob everybody and be like, oh, well, shutting down, fuck it. It is what it is. I mean, whatever. It's okay,
right?
I guess.
You didn't like it? Fine. We'll keep your money anyway.
Yeah, fucking dick-ass move. But you know what? That's fine. I think, to me personally, that's a good thing that they're doing that. And you know what? They had a long run, but it is what it is. And, all good things come to an end. But even though that this was never a good thing, but just saying, I know we have friends out there in our fans and stuff like that they have Google Stadia. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be a dick or anything, but this is something that we kind of saw coming for a long time ago. But you know what? If you had fun with it, that was the main objective. That's the point. That you guys had fun and played. Yeah.
Listen,
I mean, think about it. For any gamer out there, I mean, look, it could be worse. You could have been one of the guys that got the Atari bullshit that now they're canceled.
Listen, I
Right?
wanted one only to have it as part of my setup. You know,
Uh-huh.
all of the classic consoles, I'd have one there. I ain't paying no $300 for it.
But all right, but you see what I'm saying? You know
Oh.
what? Stadia lasted that long, and it actually had other people having fun with it. That's fine.
And
But
by the
tell me,
way,
what?
the Genesis Mini 2
Uh-huh.
came and went. Completely forgot about it. All of a sudden, I'm finding them on eBay for $250
Why so much?
because scalpers.
You know what? Fuck it. I don't even know why I even asked. You're right. Stupid
I got my
scalpers.
original Genesis Mini.
For $100.
Fine with that one.
Yeah.
I bought it. No, I bought it for 60 something bucks.
Mm-hmm.
Amazon lost it, refunded me. I got it the next day.
Ain't that awesome?
They told me to keep it. I got one for free.
You see, awesome. That's awesome right there. I'm sorry to tell you, that's awesome. That is fucking awesome.
Can't complain.
Nah,
I can't complain
wouldn't
because fuck Genesis Mini 2.
Oh, I got no complaints with that. For free and money back.
No. Genesis
complaints.
Mini 2 for $250.
Yeah,
I got plenty to complain about that. Fuck you.
Oh yeah, that's too much money. Too much.
Mhm.
But
I'm good with the ones that I got.
I do really want to talk about something, Willie, and it's our next article. And this is mostly you because this is all numbers, and it's the weekend box office results for Martin Luther King Jr.'s Day weekend, bringing in some big businesses. What big business did it bring in? Like, I'm pretty sure Avatar and M3 Gang got some money out of this weekend. I'm pretty sure.
First of all, you make it sound like you don't care for numbers too much.
I don't know. It's not that. It's that this part here, it's all you. Like you got this shit down to the T. So when I spit this, I'll probably look at it and be like, yeah, first place, second place, third place, and then there's the horse. All right, let's go. Because that's
Very
the
well.
way I am.
So, Martin Luther King Jr. weekend
Yes.
is, an extra day for the weekend, so they can bring in some extra money, and some money was brought in.
Perfect.
Avatar: The Way of Water had a 4-day total of $38.5 million for the weekend. It is now domestically at $570.3 million. A lot of money. But past the magic $500 million mark. But it's officially a good movie. Worldwide, it's knocking at the door of $2 billion. And any moment now, James Cameron will have 3 $2 billion movies. That's pretty scary.
Yeah. Thinking about it, yeah.
Matter of fact, I'm checking right now just to see. Avatar: The Way of Water is at $1.903 billion worldwide.
Yeah. That's money.
That's just good money. That's good money.
That's good money.
At number 2, we have M3 Gunn. I am sad to say I wasn't able to go yesterday to see it. Not because I was stood up. I stood my partner up on this one. All I want to say is, don't sleep on the Nashville fried chicken sub at Publix.
What?
That shit will sneak up on you. Will fuck you up.
I'm sorry. What?
The Nashville hot fried chicken strip sub from Publix, is delicious and lethal.
Oh.
Well, it's lethal.
Okay.
It's lethal if you want to be a fat ass and eat the entire goddamn thing when your stomach is telling you, hey, you might want to wait.
I could probably do it.
Doesn't matter. Megan pulled in a 4-day total of $21.2 million. So far, it's made $59.7 million in 2 weeks domestically. Not bad for a horror movie.
Good money, especially when they came out in January.
One thing about Megan, though. Universal seems to be on this trend lately where they pull the trigger quick on digital and push it up on digital. Oof. I say that because Puss in Boots: The Last Wish, which is still in theaters, was in third place with $17.3 million for the 4-day weekend. It's pulling $110.2 million in 4 weeks, and it's in digital. The movie is in digital, and people are still going to see the movie.
And you know what?
We might see Megan soon.
And you know what? Well, I'm pretty sure we're going to be seeing Megan soon. But I think putting puts and boots. God, Jesus Christ.
Puss and boots.
Yes, that.
Not puts and booze. Puss and boots.
I mean, I like booze, but anyways.
Yeah,
but the
too.
thing is that they're putting that movie on digital. It was a huge mistake. That movie to me was really good, and I'm I don't care. I'll watch that movie with my daughter and stuff like that. And I'll be like, whatever, it's puts and boots and whatever. But the movie overall was really good. I love the animation style and the story behind it. It was actually really fucking good. So, but again, digital, I felt like they cheated us. I'm like, damn, man, why just leave it in theaters? It would make some good money.
But again, despite it being on digital, it still pulled in $17.3 million for its 4-day total. It had pulled in 13.4 after 3 days this weekend. I mean, whether it's a good idea or not, it doesn't matter. They're still making their money. Okay, again, also remember something.
True. Yeah.
Also remember something. The first couple of weeks that a movie's in digital, it's not for free. Universal doesn't have its own streaming service like what you call this Paramount and HBO do. So it's gonna be on Apple TV and things like that, and nobody really wants to go and pay $30 to see it at home.
Yeah,
that's Universal's strategy. I'm not gonna argue with it. If it works for them, works for them.
Fuck it. They got what they got. That's all I gotta say. They got what they got.
But anyway,
we cannot argue.
But anyway,
right. Go ahead.
To round out this top 10, A Man Called Otto, the Tom Hanks movie, opened up wide, and it made $15 million for a total of 21.2 in 3 weeks. But again, this is the first week that it had a wide release. Number 5, the debut of Gerard Butler's Plane, and it only pulled in $11.6 million.
Damn.
And a lot of people are saying good things about it.
That's what I was gonna say. That movie looked really freaking good for an action flick. I heard really good things about it.
From here, it all drops downhill. Number 6, House Party.
Yeah, fuck that movie.
Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Pulled in only $4.5 million its debut week.
Garbage.
Number 7, Wakanda, Black Panther: Wakanda Forever is still around. It gets a streaming date of February 1st. It only made $2.6 million Martin Luther King Jr. weekend. It's only made $449.5 million domestically. That's pretty bad. I mean, it's not terrible, but like I said, $500 million is considered the high watermark. Number 8, Brendan Fraser's The Whale. It gained some theaters. It's been limited release. It's only made $1.8 million. $1.8 million for the 4-day weekend. Number 9, I Want to Dance with Somebody. I'm going to call it a tank.
Yeah, that's a bad.
I mean, I'm going to say a tank because I don't know what the budget was, but they went chasing that Bohemian Rhapsody money. Yeah, they only made $1.4 million.
Yeah,
for the 4-day weekend.
That's a tank. That's a tank.
And this is its week. Its 4th week.
Yeah, no. That should have
seen number 10,
a couple more mils.
Number 10, I'm not familiar with it. Walter Viraya, which is an independent. It was only in 350 theaters and pulled 1.08 million in its 4-day weekend. I'm going to say that might be from India. I don't know anything about it, but it made $1 million. That's not bad, considering that how many theaters? Only 350 theaters showed it. It's not bad.
No.
Let me close this webpage because Megan keeps staring at me and I'm scared.
Fucking Megan. She's just watching you. But fine.
I'm afraid she's going to start dancing.
Stop. No. I don't want the dancing. No dancing as allowed from that freaking machine abomination. No, thank you. But, Willie, we do have to come down to the last article that we have to talk about. And it's about Adam Warlock. Okay. we got a still image of Adam Warlock now in his suit, looking pretty bronze. I mean, dude, it's like one solid color. There's no other, like, I guess whatever they're trying to shoot here for him is like in one dark ass area, because it's just fucking like he just looks bronze. Like he's just looks like something from Manhattan, one of those walkers, you know, so you could tip him and shit like that.
Well,
but the point,
that's the comic look.
yeah, fine. But the thing is that even in the comic look, you know, there should be more lighting, because even the whole background and everything, it has that one ship brown color. And I'm here like, fuck, you know, are we going to see this guy in a different point of view, in a different light,
Well, you did.
Whatever. They didn't win.
Yeah, because you have a second picture of him, the most recent one.
It looks the same to
the
me.
The one where he's in that lit up room.
Oh, I got to see that one again. I don't remember. But
Scroll
either
down.
way. Really?
Okay, I got to say it. Okay.
Go.
I haven't seen the man that do anything. This is Will Poulter, is the man who's playing Adam Warlock. I haven't seen him in action. You'll see, such as I've seen a brief glimpse in the first trailer, and we have 2 stills. He could be awesome, but I'm sorry. Every time I see him, he just looks like a swole version of the meme from We're the Millers. Put it up on screen, please. Put it up on screen. Come on.
Look, okay.
I know I'm being harsh. I know I'm being harsh. As I say it, I know I'm being harsh. I can't fucking help it.
But you know what? You're not wrong either. But that's the thing. I'm looking at him in a different light, and the thing is, I see him, and it's like this bronze brown, not too much color. Like I do see, look, like in this picture, like you're telling me, I do see a little bit hint of red, and that's about it. Like there's no other color that I can actually stick out there. I'm like, man, they have him in a bad lighting. But then there's this other picture that he looks like he has a hint of silver, maybe, but it's dirty. I don't know. I don't know.
He's
how
all
to
bronze.
explain to you. That's all he is.
He's all bronze.
Even the fucking suit. He's just one giant fucking statue.
Adam Warlock is what would happen if a 5-year-old was told to design a superhero, and he thought gold was the most powerful metal on the planet.
That's cute. But either way, I still think that, I don't know. I personally, to me, we haven't seen the trailer to even judge him. At least him. That's what I'm saying. We've seen the trailer. We know all the tears and the water ducts is going to come through our eyes and nose and ass, whatever's going to be coming out of. But I can tell you right now, I haven't seen too much of this kid. So I'm not sure, and I can't really predict or anything say like this guy might suck balls as a hero. But I'm willing to see what's going to happen. I trust James Gunn.
I'm just saying, get used to him. Because the whole point of this was that James Gunn is maybe teasing the future of Adam Warlock in the MCU.
Okay.
We know that this is James. We know this is James Gunn's last dance with the MCU.
Yeah,
because he's going to go in and piss off people in DC,
obviously.
And he's bringing Adam Warlock in. Adam Warlock was teased as a post-credits scene in Guardians 2. And he's supposed to play a bigger role now. And he is quoted in an interview with Empire. And I quote, I wanted somebody who was youthful, and I wanted the person who had the dramatic chops and the comedic chops, not only for this movie, but for what Marvel will use Adam Warlock for in the future. He could become this really important character. In the comics, Adam Warlock is a very important character. But more in line with the Infinity Saga, where he was a central character.
Yeah.
With the Infinity Saga already finishing in the MCU, I guess they're gonna have to try to find out how to fit him into either the multiverse, which is going on now, or in future plans where Kang is supposed to show up and swing his fucking blue dick around and say, "Hey, boom! I broke a tile."
Correct me if I'm wrong, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. Wasn't Adam Warlock born from one of the Infinity Stones, made from it, or something like that?
We thought so, but no.
Okay.
When we saw it at the theater, that I saw that freaking glowing thing on top, I thought that was one of the stones. I was incorrect.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure, but I thought also in comic book wise, I thought that he was born from one of the stones as well, or made from it.
No, No, he's just made from the other gold people. Remember the other gold people?
Yeah, the ones that Rocket pissed off.
Yes, yes. The ones that the Miralax batteries.
I still think that's hilarious.
Listen, like the jokes are stupid, but they get a giggle.
Oh no. You get all the giggles. And I think it's just perfectly it's perfect.
I think,
that's not gonna say.
But okay, I'm going back to what I was saying before. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
With apologies to Will Poulter, who will definitely not hear this and doesn't give a shit anyway. But every time I see this picture, I'm imagining that the Guardians are in their ship and they're arguing because they did a job and they're getting paid, and the way they're splitting up the money.
Yeah.
And Nebula's gonna sit there and bitch. No, because they gave us 50,000, you only gave me 10. And Rocket's gonna be like, "You got 10? I only got 5." And then this Buster's gonna bust in and is gonna say, "You guys got paid?"
Okay, that to me is fucking hilarious. Folks. That to me is fucking hilarious.
You getting paid?
I don't know why. I don't know why I thought you were gonna go straight for the fucking tarantula biting his nuts, and then he having this fucking, you know.
No. I have to go. Yeah, I have to. Although he has a look on his face, and this still like if he were Adam Warlock, and Adam Warlock got his nuts bitten by a snake.
Yeah, that's no. Yes, no. But that still.
But you see it, right? You see it.
I see it. You know what? Fuck what I see. Do you guys see it? I'm curious to know if you guys see this. Comment down below. We need to know if he does have that face, because I'm pretty sure a lot of you probably see that face, or you might have other ideas of how you see him. I need you to comment down below for this shit. I need to know. What do you guys think? But Willie, I gotta say, dude, that's pretty much the end of the show, dude. And I'm just, man, you left me with that fucking image in my head now of him saying that he hasn't got paid. And fuck, man, I'm here like, now I'm waiting for him to say something like that in the fucking, thanks, Willie. Thanks.
You're welcome.
But ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining us today on this amazing show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just so you come up with amazing news, which is 3 times a week, Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Now, Willie, any last words?
I didn't say much today that's controversial, but if any of it comes true, sorry, and you're welcome.
Yeah. Today is actually, we'll say, is a nice day. Today's actually one of the nicest.
Considering that we started the podcast with me talking about you taking a shit in your diapers, I don't think that counts.
I call that a typical Monday, if you ask me.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is typical Monday. You think everything's going to go out right, and before you know it, you shit your pants.
See? Typical.
So, yeah.
All right, everybody. Thank you so much for watching us, and we'll see you on Wednesday. Peace.
Bye.